Hi guys. In these lectures, in the upcoming videos, and in the whole new series, we are going to talk about Java and how we are going to program in Java. What are the fundamentals in Java? So basically, we are going to cover everything which is related to Java. Okay. So in today's video, we are talking about the introductions. We will cover some basic fundamentals in this video. So let's get started. And before proceeding with the basics, I just want to let you know like what we are going to study in the entire series. Okay. So the first one, or we can say that the content. Okay. The content. So the content of this whole series will be the first lecture will be introduction. Okay. In introduction, we will be talking about the flow control statements. The second thing we are going to discuss about the variables. Okay. The third thing will be methods. And the fourth thing in this introduction will be constructors. All right. So this is what we are going to cover in this video. Okay. And in the upcoming videos, we will be talking about the OOPS. Okay, which is nothing but a object-oriented programming. And in OOPS, we are going to talk about the inheritance. Okay, polymorphism, garbage collector, the fourth one will be abstractions. Then it will be talking about the encapsulation. Okay, so basically these are the four principle of object-oriented programming. But I'll be covering this collector as well because nowadays this garbage collector is the important thing to be discussed. Okay, so we'll be covering this one. But the four basic principle of the object-oriented programming is inheritance, polymorphism, abstractions, and encapsulation. So we are going to focus more on these. Uh, the next thing in this series will be packages. Okay. Then we are going to talk about the interfaces. Some of the lectures we will cover in inheritance related to interfaces, but will we deep dive in this section? Okay, in this one, about the interfaces. The next one will be string manipulation or strings. You can say that directly. Okay. Next one will be wrapper classes. Okay. Yeah. Now the next one we will be covering is input output. Okay, or file handling, you can say that. After that, we'll be covering exception handling. Okay, uh, there's a lot of things. Okay, so we'll be covering in this whole new series. So next one will be will be multi-threading. Okay, yeah, multi-threading. Okay, after that, we'll see some nested classes. Okay, NMs. We'll be covering both, or let me make it the different section. 11th one is NMs. Okay. Uh, and then the important thing of this series is collection and generics. We will be covering both in this section. And then I think we'll be done then. All right. Um, let's talk about the bonus. What are the bonus I'll provide it to you? We know that I think the latest version of the Java is Java 26. Okay, and we know that nowadays we are moving from Java 8 to 11, and Java 11 is also end of a scope. So then we move to 11 to 17, and then 17 is also expiring. Then we are moving from 17 to 21, and then 21 to 24, right? So these are the stable versions as of now. So in the bonus, I'll be providing the features of features. So features of Java 8, okay, is very important. In Java 8, we'll be covering streams, lambdas, and so on. Okay. Then we'll be studying the features of Java 11. Then we'll be also covering the Java 17 features, and we'll be covering Java 21. Then we'll be covering Java 24 features. So these are the bonus lectures. I'll provide it to you. And why I'm covering only these 8, 11, 17, 21, and 24? Because like I said, these are the stable versions. Stable versions. Okay. So stable version means these are the versions which, uh, you know, uh, you can say that these are the versions which are used by the big enterprise applications, like when we are using in banking, when we are using banking applications and all. Okay. So these are the very stable versions. We are we have to focus on these versions only. Okay. Unless if you want to contribute in open source. Okay. I will let you know how you can do this. Okay. Contribute in open source. Like Java is open source. Java is open source. Okay. So what is open source? When you came up with some idea, like yeah, you can add this new feature inside your Java. So you can contribute. You can give your code. You can write something, and then you can ask them to review and all of this. So this is an open source. Anyone in the world can contribute in Java. So that's why Java is an open source. So if you want to contribute, you can look on the other versions as well. But uh, in the starting, we'll focus on these ones. Okay, because these are the only ones um, which are using in the market right now. All right. So yeah. So before starting, let me tell you. Okay. Let me check one more time if we are missing something. So this is introductions, which will be covering these basics. Then we'll be covering object-oriented programming, then packages, interfaces, strings, wrapper classes, file handling, exception handling, multi-threading, nested classes, enums, collection, and generics. Yeah, I think that will be enough. Okay. So let me start with Java applications, Java introductions, not application, Java intro. So Java, if we are talking about the author or who created this, is James Gosling. Okay, and first it was called as OAK language. Okay, and it was created by Sun Microsystem. Okay, basically Sun Microsystem was the company, and Gosling was working under one project, and then he created a new project, which is the project is also called the Green Project. Green Project. Okay, and then he created a new language, which initially was called as the Oak language, but after merging into Oracle, after merging into Oracle Corporation, it was called as Java. Okay. Uh, one one note or suggestion from my side. Please make notes by your own. Okay. Follow this suggestion, and you will see what changes uh, you're going to find out if you start making notes by yourself. Okay. Yeah. Uh, so these are the basically introductions, like James Gosling created Java. Initially, it was called as the Oak language because he was working in a Sun microsystem under a project called Green Project. And after merging into the Oracle Corporation, it was then called as a Java. Okay, we all know the logo of it, right? Okay. Now the next thing I want to discuss is importance. Okay, so before learning any language, we should know the importance of it, because why are you learning it is a big question, right? If you're learning it because your friend is also learning, then this is not the correct approach of learning or correct way of learning. If you are learning it for a career development, then you are at the right track. But what type of career you are building, you want to build? This is the main question. So I'll give you some important importance of the Java, and then you can decide what you want to and why you wanted to learn this core Java. Okay, I know everybody knows like why they are learning this Java because yeah, but still I want to give you some points. So the importance, first importance, I want to give you. It is used. Okay, it is used. Okay, so it is used in a desktop application. Okay, application. So the extra applications such as use of the calculator, media player, antivirus, all of these. Okay, so these are built by Java. Okay. Then it is also used in web application. Web application. Okay, such as irctc.com, irctc.co.in. Okay, so this is a web application. It is also used in enterprise application. Okay, so enterprise application, which is mainly coming as a banking or financial application. Okay, so banking and financial application is a very large application. Enterprise application you can consider as a very large application, uh, which is used as an internal. So users, like if there is a financial corporation in India or anywhere in the world, so it can have millions of transactions in a day, right? So that millions of transactions is handling the Java. Okay, is handled by the Java, and that is an enterprise application. So the Java is also used in enterprise applications. Okay, then it is used to develop mobile application as well. Okay, nowadays we are using Android, iOS, so it's also used in mobile application for sure. Then it is also used in smart cards, in robotics, in games. Okay, so these are the importance of the Java, and these are not limited. Okay, so now you know what you want to be. You want to be a desktop application engineer. You want to be a web developer, enterprise developer, mobile developer, or robotics. Want to go inside a robotics, right? So I hope most of you guys are preparing for these two. Okay, these two are very related to each other. Okay, they are not different. There are no difference in these two. So this enterprise application, we can also say that as a web application. Okay, we say this as an enterprise application because these are very large scale applications. Okay, there are applications of applications inside applications. So that's why it's called enterprise application. Okay, great. Now the next thing I want to discuss is let's focus on the data types. Okay, before going to data type, I want to discuss about the features. Java features. Java features. Okay, so this is, you can say that it is a simple programming language. Why it is simple? As we go forward, when we start doing coding, when we write something through the keyboard, then in the after few days, you will find out like it is very easy. Okay, so it is not like C and C++ where we are typing some, we are doing some code actually. So this is a plain English language, programming language. So that's why we say that it is a very easy programming language. Even if you don't know Java, you will find out like what this method is doing in Java without having any knowledge of Java. Okay, so that's why we say that it is a simple programming language. All right. The second thing is object oriented programming language. So object oriented means the whole things, uh whole, you can say that the project, you can say that the data, okay, whole data will revolve inside an object. Okay, whole data will revolve inside an object. Okay, so if we talk about in terms of science, so in science we know that every is everything is made of matter, right? So if there is a pen, then pen contains matter. Okay. So like same way, pen is an object. Like same way, every object contains something which is we called as a data, or we call as a class data. Okay. We'll see what is class, what is data. We'll see in future. But this is the definition, and this is what the object oriented way in a very brief way. Okay. Now, the third important feature of Java is it is platform independent. What is platform independent? This is a very important feature in Java. Platform independent. What is meant by platform? The platform is nothing but operating systems. Okay. So let's suppose if you have a Java program. This Java program can run in Windows. The same Java program can run on Linux. The same Java program can run on Mac OS. Right? So that's why we say that it is a platform independent. That means whatever platform it is, if those platform is having JVM, Java Virtual Machines, we'll see what is JVM. Okay. So if those platform is having JVM kind of software, just considered it for now, then this same Java program can run anywhere, any platform, any operating system, and it will give you the same output. So this is what a platform independent is. Okay. Now the fourth feature, which is you can say that it is same as the platform independent. It is portable. That means the same Java program can be transferred into Windows, can be transferred into Linux, can be transferred into Mac OS. Okay. So this is portability. Okay. Um, you can transfer your Java program anywhere in the any operating system which is having the JVM. Okay. It is a software. That is why it is called portable. Uh, like you know that C and C++ can only run on Windows. I don't know if you guys knows or not. It cannot run on Linux. It cannot run on Mac OS. Okay, it is only running on Windows. And if you want to run in Linux and Mac OS, then uh, you have to install a virtual machine, virtual operating system inside this Linux and Mac OS. I don't know you guys knows or not. This is very tough to run C and C++ program. So these are not platform independent. Okay. Now it is a robust programming language. Why we are saying it is robust? Because it is very good in handling the exceptions. Okay. What is exceptions? We will study in upcoming lectures. But as of now, exceptions is nothing but errors or temp errors. Just remember as of now. So it is very good in handling those. Okay. Then memory allocation. Okay. So it is very smart. It allocate the memory automatically. Okay. This is very smart. Or we can say that, and it is also a garbage collector. And this is a part of memory allocation, you can say that. But these features, this is not limited, okay, etc. But these are the main features which makes the Java robust programming language, okay. Now the next feature is secure, and that is why we use this Java mainly in financial and banking applications. Okay, so this is very secure programming language. And why is that? Because we have a component, we have a component inside JVM, which is a security manager. Okay, if you want to, let's say if you are not the right person, and if you want to penetrate, if you want to uh you know unauthorizedly want to harm your or someone's applications, then you have to go through this security manager, and it will throw you out. So this is a very secure programming language. Okay, and and we can also make our custom security. Okay, so that's why it is very secure. If you want to customize your security, you can customize it. All right. Now, so I think these are the main features. Some more features you can call it like distributed. It is distributed application. Okay. So what a distributed application? Like distributed application, multiple Java application uh, connected to each other. Java app to Java app 3. So these are distributed applications. So multiple Java applications can connect to each other. Multiple number of JVMs, Java virtual machines. Okay. So these are distributed applications. So the next feature is multi-threaded. What is multi-threaded? Multi-threaded is parallel processing. Okay. So what is parallel processing? So it's a very basic and very uh you know uh common example. We'll say that. Very common example. I want to give you that because this is very easy. If you're running a media player, okay, this is your media player and this is your video is playing, and you want to increase or decrease the sound. Okay, so do you stop your video, or you can do it while running your video? You can do it while running your video, right? So this is a parallel processing. This is multi-threaded. So we can process multiple threads. We can process multiple processes inside the Java application. So this is a multi-threading application as well. Okay, and of course, it is high in performance. High in performance. Okay, very fast. Uh, it is. It can handle large number of users. This kind of thing. Okay, great. So these are the features. Actually, you can go through this, and yeah.